Hey there, how there, ho there, it's Jeff Carter. I would welcome you to yet another ASG golf tournament. We are doing the 80s 2000s tour from Portrush. Last week we saw Scotty Scheffler crush the field in the British Open, winning his fourth major title. He's got two Masters, a PGA, a British Open, and a partridge in a pear tree. Just kidding. He's just missing the crown jewel, the U.S. Open. Well, hopefully he's not like Phil Mickelson and having all those runner-up finishes at the U.S. Open, never winning one. But the fact of the matter is that we're doing the simulated version, the 80s 2000s tour this week. As you should know, if you win a tournament in the first, if you win the monthly tournaments, there are 12 monthly tournaments, you go on to the Augusta year-end tournament that starts on New Year's Day 2026 this year, because it's on a Thursday. Who will join Curtis Drake, Seve Ballesteros, Andy Bean, Ernie Els, Vijay Singh, and Henrik Stenson on the tour? Well, if you win this tournament, you're in. Or you could be second place and go to a backdoor tournament in which you have 6 wildcards per tour. There's 4 tours, of course. The 12 monthly winners, that's 48, and then 6 times 4 for the backdoors, make a 72-person tournament. Heesop Choi. Oh, sorry, it's KJ Choi. Why am I thinking Heesop Choi? That's a baseball player. Justin Rose, Bruce Litsky, Phil the Phil Mickelson, speaking of, Brett Quigley, and Joey Sindelar are the runners-up in the tournament so far, and they can still win a tournament and get in automatically, and then their runner-up spot will be null and void for the backdoor tournament. But, you take second place. Worst case scenario, you go to a tournament to decide things. We are going to be keeping our eye on Henrik Stenson. He won the tournament last month, beating Sindelar. I think he had that crazy final round finish, and it was all PC related because we didn't get to see it. But anyway, we're at Portrush. We shall tee off, and then we'll get to Henrik Stenson's group. Of course, this is like at 10:40 English time when I'm broadcasting this, when I'm starting the highlight show, if you will. And a massive bad moment will land Matisse a triple bogey +1. Mike Weir's in first place. How long will that last? Nevertheless, it's a sad moment in sports because Hulk Hogan died. I know you could say wrestling's not a sport, Cutter. Well, some people say it is, some people it doesn't. Heck, Sportsnet, TSN, and like Sports Illustrated's giving credence to WWE. I even heard Hogan dying from a TSN post. TSN, the Sports Network Canada. All right, here's Stenson with Bobby Clempitt and Hal Sutton. Clempitt, the fewest amount of winners of any decade. Career, first ASG tournament, and Hal Sutton. I think second shot coming up. We, of course, are doing for 9 coverage because we do have a time constraint, if you will. He hits in the bunker. Lampe hits in the bucket. Bunker. Stenson. Same thing. Fuck. Lob up. Oyata. Hendrik Stenson. Long ways away. Hal Sutton. All right. For par. Too much. Clampitt. He's off by a foot. He'll get it. 7 for 4. My God, a double bogey to start. And you're just turning into the country. And you're in Europe where you should be able to. Whoa, suddenly that's my left. The winds are a little bit strong today for the first round. They're Sunday style. Thankfully, though, this is a par 5, so if you get on the green in 2, that's a bonus. But if you don't, then you can send it. Whoa, sudden that into the fescue. Come on, baby, and fescue me. Clamp it over the bunker, over everything. Sudden, up and over. Stenson, can you get close? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a green blue. Sutton says he'll putt. He'll lag and save himself the trouble. Traffic's on the edge of 40 feet, so he will putt. Stetson better make this 40. Jordy Mudd. My name is Mudd at Eagle to go to -1. So, he's from the 80s. Graham McDowell, a triple bogey to go +4. I thought he would be good. He's Northern Irish, and this is Northern Irish. Stenson, up and over. Sudden, up and over. Might as well go like over 40 feet. Right? David Toms, triple bogey. Toms. Chad Campbell, triple bogey. The winds are really hurting. I keep thinking Chad Campbell's from New Zealand. But then Michael Campbell's from New Zealand. Campbell, nice shot there. Swenson. Okay. All right. Six shots. This should be playing as a par 5, not a par 4. I'm just saying. Sudden, up and over. Clamp it. Okay. Sudden, up and over. Everything. That's a bit off. Clamp it. Like that. Sudden. And there goes that. For par. No, we can put it in. Alright, no big deal. Yeah, we'll do the front 9. We always do the front 9 to set you guys up. We'll have to, and then on Friday, tomorrow, we will have Joyce Sindelar.
Alright.
Well, a trio, I should say, because it's almost always a trio. Just like fuck. And the rule of thumb is I have to play it as is. Like they set up, I'm not allowed to change the not allowed to change the front face and all that. It's my boost to get. Maybe today is good to be pars. Spencer. Yeah, for example, the sudden is like, okay, he set up for an 8-yard. I'm not allowed to touch it or change it to a 7-iron or 6-iron or whatever. I play it as is. You never know what the dice roll could do. The dice could be helpful to you. But this is the dice rolling. If it wasn't dice rolling, you have to get really close to the pin and all that, I would probably play it like that. But because it's a dice game, anything's possible. Stenson. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Par 5/7. I don't think that's a proper saying in the UK. Sorry. I sometimes try to rescue the cultures, but I end up with egg in my Up and over. Okay. How sudden? Snakes it and puts it into the bunker. It is a par 5, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. I just have a tougher third shot. Clamp it. Let's get on. Oh, he brushed it. He brushed it. That was almost a eagle. Well, sudden. Well, let's give it I'll admit that. Benson, can he do? Whoa. It gets me thinking. It's like, how the heck did Clamp it do all that? Benson, no miss by 2 feet. No problem. Nope, he's off by 4. Clamp it for 4. Now, I know a lot of you would be asking the question, what if, like, second place, what if Sindelar doesn't make the cut and all that? What if he does poorly? It doesn't matter. It's your safety net, as I call it. even if you shit the bed for the rest of the year, like Sandelar could, he might not, but if Sandelar does shit the bed, he still has that second place finish. I mean, come on. When you're second out of 140 golfers, you got to be rewarded. So, like, that's his backstop. That's his, like, back. That's the back door. That's the worst case scenario. At the end of the finish. Up and over. Stenson. The winds are not helping out. But he was in the bunker. So then, that could be a birdie. A chip in birdie. Stenson, nope. Clap it for birdie. Off by 2. He'll take a par. Too much. Larry Nelson triple bogey on 16. I think there were a few golfers who triple bogeyed on 8. How sudden?
All right.
Whoa, that's wide right. That is way right. I don't know what hole that is. On the right. They almost put it on the fairway on the other foot. Sudden? Can he get on the green regulation? No. Stenson. Tap it. Yeah. Sudden. Too much there. Sudden. Nine holes we are going to finish. Uncle Dave Little is there too. Like, Dave Little is the Al Red Sox fan representative. Yeah, a lot of triple bogeys on different holes. A pair on 8. Oh, Matisse. Henrik Stenson Eagles on 12 to go -2. Well, he's trying to go back to back. It will come with a penalty. Michael Campbell Eagles. There's the New Zealand, the Kiwi named Campbell. It's Michael Campbell. I knew that, but I thought Chad Campbell was from New Zealand too. Fred Funk quadruple bogey. Oh, we want the funk. Oh no, we don't want that funk. Especially when you quadruple bogey a hole. Ernie Els Eagles on 12 to go to -3, so he's part of the leaderboard right now. There are a pair of Canadians, that being Weir and Ames in this one. Dave Little, the Al Red Sox fan guy. Jello Saki-san, triple bogey. Not too good. Well, Al Red Sox fan and friends, that tour comes to the Cut 18 on in next month. It'll come next week. Dan Pohl goes +5. Next week is the big matchup for the Al Red Sox fan and friends thing at Cut 18. My whole Tim Simpson Eagles. If you win, you will go to the 70s 90s tour, but not till September. Seve Ballesteros Eagles. We will be waiting. They'll be waiting a month because the August format is U.S. versus the world and all that, with like match play, like Ryder Cup style. Well, it's not really Ryder Cup if it's U.S. International. It would be more President's Cup, if you will. But yes, Radich. Yes, Radich. Where's Radich? Steve Flash triple bogey. So yeah, someone's having a good round. Not a lot of people doing it, but this is the British Open. Like, it's almost like every time the British Open happens, the winner doesn't have a cakewalk. Scheffler did. Woody Austin 500 front 9 to get to even Steven. So yeah, like it's like, where's Scotty Scheffler in all this? Well, he's more of the 2020s guy. Like legends from the 2020s. I wish there was a card set for the 2020s guys. But then it'd be like, well, where are you going to put the 2020s guys and all that? Because you know you have 8 decades of them, and I put them in 4 tours. 2020s can't be separate. I'll have to put them in like with the guys from the 80s and 2000s and all that. Well, I don't know. A lot of people are just starting their rounds and all that stuff. That good stuff. Yeah. George Burns, not the comedian, the golfer. Eagles, go to mine. Duh. -7 is your leader right now. Paint a picture for everybody. So yeah, it's been an awkward day because I'm trying to do a lot of things. I gotta still talk about tennis. I still have to talk about OTP, which almost daily, and then now I got the Hulk Hogan stuff to worry about too. So I've got a lot on my plate. On me plate, 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 plate. I know it's plate. All right, so we're done. So the leader at 700 par is Bubba. His name is Bubba. Bubba Watson, 700 par. He leads Ernie Els and Jeff Ogilvy by 2. All very good golfers. Patrick Harrington, Brooks Litsky. I think Litsky is a runner-up, right? Yeah. And Retief Goosen are all at -4. Good. 7th place is tied with Wayne Levi and Kurt Triplett. And 9th place, there's Charles Howell III, Hendrik Stenson, trying to go back to back. Craig Stadler, Sean O'Hare, Tim Simpson, Seve, Tiger, Furyk, Joey Durant, Sindelar, who took 2nd place last tournament. He's in the top 10, and Justin Rose. On the other side of the coin, we have Carl Patterson plus 10, Kenny Knox and Todd Hamilton. The British Open champion in 2004 by some things went entertained with Todd Hamilton. Steve Ames has done shit +6. The other Canadian, Mike Weir, is at +3. Man, he had it all. Now, we call this a major because the British Open is a major. So it is the top 40 in ties. Normal stroke plays top 70 in ties, which a lot of the +1 golfers like Scotford Plank, KJ Choi, Hunter Mahan, Hal Sutton, Ian Poulter, and Nicola Foss would make the cut. There's 55 golfers at even par or better. That's the cut line as of right now. You have Tommy Nakajima, Stuart Sink, Ben Crane, Andres Romero, Paul Casey, Ben Crenshaw, and Stuart Fancy like Applebee's on a Friday. Those guys would make the cut, just make the cut. So, yeah. And we will be keeping our eyes on Mr. Sindelar. What group is he in? 20? Sindelar is in group number 10. He's with Clark and Allenby. So, yeah, we'll deal with that. And Dave Little, Uncle Dave Little, as we call him, I think Dave Little right now is at even par. So he's right on the cusp. He's with Mahan and DJ Trahan. Mahan, Trahan, and Little. But so Uncle Dave Little would make the cut. But we'll see what happens. Anyhow, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.